fine, right? Yep. And we can clear this off. And clear. And load. Yep. And it still works fine. Good, 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 good. So the next thing will probably be or how you say well actually how it's going to be is our crafting. It's going to be level 1, so the entire thing of it's going to be um well let's see our crafting system's going to need a master list of everything that we're crafting, yes, but it's also going to need each individual level, which is fine, but for the most part, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to end up taking some of these classes out of here and going into their own script because it's becoming very clear that a singleton for the Unity Manager thing that we have, which where's our scripts, is starting to become very. Actually, we need this to be an editor. So this will have to be an item editor. No. And this will be a craft level editor. Okay, and crumb. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Typical. These are. I want the R, man. I want the R. Crafting level editor. Okay. Which I don't have Virtual Studio up yet, so it'll take a second. Oh, that's right. You can't. Well, that's kind of bummer. Huh. Yeah. Okay, so we do have our coda. So we're going to need some basic knowledge stuff. Okay, and it can never find Virtual Studio. Not unless I click it. That's annoying. It's so freaking annoying. Change this because of a problem I had, and we need some basic stuff. which I know I'm going to use all this stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy it over. Doesn't hurt none, doesn't, just gives me more access to different things, okay? So we have all of our stuff here, and we are going to need to be an editor. Not that. We are definitely going to need to have this be changed from a mono behavior to editor behavior. So now we have this stuff, okay? And we're gonna have the static stuff here, that's for sure. Instead of start, we're gonna have this stuff. And craft level editor. Okay. So this should give us, and we change this type to here, okay? And we save everything to make sure everything is good and safe. Okay, so let's go back over to Unity and see what's happened, if stuff's broken or not. Okay, and it compiles, compile. Okay, Alright, so we go up to our FPS tools, and we have this new little tab, craft level editor. Okay, and it's just a thing that we can dock anywhere. It doesn't really do anything yet, so we need something pretty to do. Now it might say something about that, you know, that's the way it is, but okay. So in our code, we definitely need some stuff. Okay, do we need an update? Probably not. So we will exit that out. We will go up here to go to, let's put public on GUI. Maybe it's spelled like that. Spelling is very important, trust me. On GUI, void on GUI. And to make sure this is working, we'll go debuggy.log, push a string in here. Hey, this is working. Remove or be. How do you spell band? Band to death. Okay. So let's make sure this works as intended. Okay, and what I mean by as intended is just simply as intended. Okay, so we'll swap over to the good old Unity again, and we'll have our code compile. We have a debug message right there. Okay, so nothing is going on. No words or nothing like that. So let's make sure by, okay. So nothing's going on whatsoever. That tells me that I spelled on GUI wrong. So it's probably all caps, which I could check from my other script, but you know, I wanted to give you guys the example of why it may not be working as you want. Okay? And like always, we're gonna have all our stuff and everything. on DI, compile. So I probably ow. So let's pop this open again, and look, we're getting spam now, which isn't good, but you know it's good for us because that's what we needed it for. Okay, so we are getting what we need. So in here, we're gonna get rid of this because this is way too noisy for me, and we're gonna do a void on in INE8. I like on. I don't need that many. I like putting on enable stuff. You know, it lets me. It does it every time it's enabled and all that good stuff. So yeah, maybe. And we do this. It says it's never used, and I do use it. No, because you're going from a static, and that's not a static. Doesn't like that. Yeah, well. We need to figure out definitely a better system than that. And we might use that later. Might. So, we have this, okay, and we're like thinking about stuff and, you know, as in, what do we actually want to do? Well, first things first, in our actual management thing that we actually have, we are going to have player stats and everything. So in our Unity system, we have get item, say player details, okay, that player stats. But I don't think we actually have anything for crafts. And what I mean by crafts is just basically crafting in its entirety. I don't think we have anything. So player data, player level data, and in our class is player level data, player stats, player level data. That is another script for a little bit later, but it does relatively somewhat the same thing. So, what's the state that we're actually looking for? Crafts? No. No. I don't even think we have one. Actually, I think we do. So, in here for the text file, it's an array of get items. Okay, yeah, because, alright. Okay. So we definitely need probably a custom thing, but it's an array of get item. Alright, sweet. So we actually have when I say an array of get items, it's just like our other script that we made. Okay, that we smash get items into it. So partially some of the code that we actually need is probably already here in our scripts. because by level it uses this, an array of get item. But if you remember in our editor here from yesterday, we already do some of that. Okay, this is an array of get item. Okay, we already do it. So this tells me that we really need to just make some of this a static functionality thing. And what I mean by a static functionality is let people, it doesn't matter, just do everything. Don't even care. Just let them do everything. Especially if it's going to be like a level, an editor thing. Okay? Because now, because we have all this, we do have to change some of it. And that's fine. That is perfectly legit. We might do something completely different as well. And, well. So, we're going to need all this, right? Stream, item, okay. This is for saving. This is get items, okay. Alright. So most of this right here is already here. Okay, so what we're going to do to save time and stuff like that is just copy it. But we are not going to use it probably the way that you think yet. I am going to use it, but not in the way that you think, probably. Or maybe you've already found. But we're going to need a list because we need it to be dynamic. And that's one of the things we're going to do. Okay. All items public list. And this is going to be a list that needs to be saved for us. And it also has to be a generic. So, what I mean by that, okay, well, in this class, we're going to use editor, we're going to use the editor get items, which is nothing but a list of get items, which is fine. That's what it's meant for. So in our editor like this, we're going to do a list of that so that we can save it. Okay. All items. Okay. We're going to call it all items. Okay, what was that called in there? Inside of it. Master list items. Okay. So it gives all items dot master list. Should be able to array that. Oh wait, get items. Yes. Besides that, master. Probably not public, is it? You may need it to be public. No, yeah, it is. Well, what the heck? So, it's kind of the list already. So, okay, I'm confused. Is it not gonna... Master set items? That's our thing, but maybe it's because it's... No, it wouldn't be that. Equals new items, and it's like that. It's gonna be one of those days. Okay, so this is an array, yep. That would be fine. We should be able to stuff this into what we need it to be, which is get items dot all items equals master items dot wait. That's right. What it probably needs, yeah, that's right, because crap, because this is an element, master list, it's going to be a list of get items. The class itself, crumb, that's right. Maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we want to use, we have a get item, okay, that would be fine, I guess, but instead of doing that, a list of that, editor get items, we're going to want a list of items, a list of get items, because that's basically what it is, okay, and now, the array say a list of, yeah, it's a list of that, the collection, and it should be fine with going to an array. Why is it not okay with that? Because all items should be able to equal the array that we have. Yeah, it even gives it a oh, well, that probably would help too. You're actually closing the script. But why am I still having issues with this? What's the problem? Oh. So this is an array, but this is not, right? Is that what that is? Oh, this is not an array. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so, wait. So, couldn't I go with myself? Couldn't I go with myself on that? I mean, that sounds about right. I should be able to just, because this get items is an array and this is a list. Items equals this, which is an array. Not an array, but a list of stuff. Yeah, array. And then we're stuffing like a whole bunch of these in here. I'm confused. Okay. Hmm. That is definitely confusing. Okay. Should be able to do two array. I know it should, because that is the public list of get saved.